Wow, this is one of the most astonishing places you can ever visit. And if you think it doesn't get any better than this, well, stay tuned because I have. Welcome back, fellow travelers, backpackers and friends, and today we're in the beautiful Zhangjiajie National Park, and we're gonna see some amazing avatar-esque setup. So starting here around the Tianzi mountain, after a little shuttle bus ride from the entrance and a monorail, we're on for a 2.5 kilometers hike to the top of the Tianzi mountain. You can do it by cable car, which is included in the full ticket that I've taken, 465 yuan. But you get like access to all the cable cars and shuttle bus, and the ticket is valid 4 days. We're gonna try to do as much as we can in 1 day, and I might come back tomorrow afternoon after going to the Tianmen mountain in the morning. This is pretty mind-blowing, and wow. Still on the way up to Tianzi mountain. Don't get me wrong, this is a hell of a hike. I guess it's been 1 hour. I guess I have like maybe halfway or hopefully more than. We keep on going. You get lots of panoramas like this on the way, and wow. Turns out we're only something like halfway, but you can already hear the crowd over there and the groups. But yeah, I can see from far the temple on the mountains, and so, but wow, we are at the heavenly terrace, and yeah, wow. That's that kind of moment, or even if you suffer a lot during the hike, then you get there and you're like, yeah, this is worth it. From what I'm hearing, and the only good thing during the hike like this, that you are pretty much alone. I just met like a bunch of monkeys and the people who do the cleaning, but then it's like really peaceful at least. So right away you can tell this is definitely like pretty much more crowded, and you can see like the cable car comes here and all the people are here. And there's nice spots to take some those great Instagram pictures. And after the most famous and main spot, which is the Tianzi mountain, we made it with the shuttle bus to Zhangjiajie section, and we're on for a 3 kilometers walk. It's a nice walk, mostly flat here in the nature. You can take a cable car down from here, and also like shuttles from everywhere. Anyway, you should expect to walk a lot here. And okay, here comes the fun. It's not that vertical as you might think, but yeah, still. Whoa. Just after the one step in the sky where you take the ladder, just keep going forward. Like about 5 minutes you get mid-corridor with like a big slice in the rock, and it's pretty nice already. And then you get to the corridor cliff that we just see, and wow, I guess this is one of the best views so far. Where don't go if you're too afraid of heights, because you really have a downside view on the karst peaks. And but yeah, this is a great, nice view. I totally recommend going to corridor cliff. We are near the Avatar Praise Rock, so you can tell this is the most touristic one of all. You can actually see all the people there. I had to queue actually for the bus. Wasn't that long, like 20 minutes, but that's something you might expect to have to do. And also here is pretty more crowded, but the view is still like so amazing. I guess that's why there are so many people here. Still pretty nice and still pretty enjoyable, even if it's like really more crowded, but yeah. Now I can understand why this one is the most touristic. It gets like one view after the other without really putting any effort. It's like pretty much on the same level. It's like no climbing, no getting down. But wow, this is beautiful anyway, and we still have a lot to explore around here. So. Okay, so right now on the way to the famous Bailong elevator, except we're doing it going down. So my plan is maybe going down, maybe going back up with it. I'm not sure, it depends on how many people and stuff. And try to go to the south gate to try to do part of the Golden Whip stream. That looks nice and peaceful and quiet to end the day. And then tonight leave from there, as there might be less people and the trip is shorter to go back to Zhangjiajie, that from the Wulingyang entrance, so we'll see. I did it twice actually, but I didn't do the cable car this morning, and the thing is, like, from where you get with the elevator, you can mostly only go back to the Wulingyang entrance, which doesn't suit me at all for now. Obviously, from what you can see on the footage, the place is a total must-see if you're in China. And tomorrow we have the Tianmen mountain, which I didn't even know was there, but that looks great too. So actually going down, walking, we went through the secret garden view spot, something like that. And now we are at one point going to rejoin the walking trail of the Golden Whip. I had to take a bus to where we were before, and that was one of the busiest buses where we were this morning, and then maybe take a cable car and then take a bus to the south entrance to then like walk the stream a little and walk it back. So I thought that might be better. I just asked an information service and she said, yeah, you need 2 hours to go down. So that's exactly what I hope it might take. Mostly today, like I said, what I did was go up the mountain, up the Wulingyang entrance, take the shuttle bus to the monorail and not the cable car. Took the monorail for 20 minutes, then hiked up for 2 hours. Then we were on top of Tianzi Mountains. We went to all the viewpoints and scenic spots there. Went to the Zhangjiajie portion, did a good part of it, but this is the most difficult, I think, and the most technical. If you use a cable car and stuff, this one has the most ups and downs, and we didn't do the Wulong village. That's the most difficult part and the hardest, I would say. And then we went to the most famous, which is the Zhangjiajie, where you get the famous Avatar Stone and all the famous spots. This one is pretty crowded. Like I said, Zhangjiajie is the place here you for sure don't want to miss. So if you don't have a lot of time, I would advise at least if you can have like 1 day and a half or 2 days. But like I saw at the hostel where I'm staying, most people come here just for the day. And then the second day they go on Tianmen Mountain. But yeah, like I said, I guess you can do like a lot in 1 day. I woke up really early. I took the first bus to come here. It was like 6:15. And still, again, it's the never-ending amazement. Even from the ground, of course, it's like, wow, much striking when you're from above, and even from the ground, the view and the wow. I think this is my favorite place in China. So guess we found the stream, and that's a nice walk now in the forest along the stream, end of the afternoon. Feels good to walk out the flat. And there were not so many people going down, but now there's like a lot of people just around the stream and coming for a walk around here. So okay guys, so I guess that's it for today and for discovery of the beautiful park of Zhangjiajie. And wow, what a mind-blowing experience and my top destination here in China. I hope you like what we get to see, and I will see you on next episode. Until then, take care and remember to always just go with the flow. Bye bye.